Hello, I'm Karen McAllister, Transportation Planner at the District Department of Transportation. The purpose of this presentation is to share information about possible safety improvements on Wheeler Road, introduce a range of traffic safety solutions or tools, and to get your feedback through a survey. The presentation will go through 4 topics: speeding, crashes, transit, and curbside uses. At the end of each topic, I will introduce potential solutions or tools to address the issue. The tools that I'm going to talk about not only slow down vehicles and reduce crashes, but also provide benefits for other roadway users like pedestrians, bicyclists, and bus users. Also, as I go through the presentation, please keep in mind that we can layer tools together for maximum benefits. After the presentation, please take the survey and provide your input on how we can work together to make Wheeler Road safer for everyone. Topic 1, speeding. This map shows the posted speed limit signs on Wheeler Road. The speed limit on Wheeler Road is posted 25 miles per hour near Waller Place, which is located in the middle of the corridor, and 30 miles per hour near Southern Avenue. There are 3 schools located on Wheeler Road: KIPP DC Somerset, Eagle Academy, and Achievement Preparatory Academy. Around these schools, the speed limit is further reduced to 15 miles per hour between 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. A spot speed study in 2019 found that some vehicles exceeded the posted speed limit. This was further supported from ongoing conversations the DDOT team has had with residents that speeding is a problem on Wheeler Road. The next 3 slides are tools or solutions to help reduce speeding. Median islands slow traffic by narrowing the roadway. Studies have found that speeds can be reduced by up to 8 miles per hour. The top photo shows a raised concrete median, and the bottom photo is a painted median. Automated speed enforcement cameras are another tool that have been found to be very effective in reducing speeding and crashes, despite mixed reviews from residents. In DC, a study found that cameras slowed down a majority of vehicles, 82%, that were going 10 miles over the speed limit and reduced speeds by 14%. Nationally, cameras have been shown to reduce crashes by 17%. Painted on-street parking lines combined with curb extensions force vehicles to drive slower by narrowing the road and to take turns slower by reducing or tightening the turning radius at a corner. Plus, curb extensions have the added benefit of pedestrian safety by shortening the crossing distance and making pedestrians more visible to drivers. Topic 2, vehicle crashes. Wheeler Road has been identified as a high crash corridor. This map shows the concentration of crashes along Wheeler Road between Alabama Avenue and Southern Avenue. The darker orange-red color indicates where crashes are occurring more frequently. The blue dots represent crashes involving pedestrians, bicyclists, or fatal crashes. There were 16 of them between 2017 and 2019. The Wheeler Road Southern Avenue intersection has the highest concentration of crashes along the corridor. This intersection will be improved by a separate project for Southern Avenue that is already underway. The most common type of vehicle crash along Wheeler Road is a rear-end crash, which accounts for almost 1/3 of the crashes. The second most common crash type are left-turn crashes, almost 1/4, followed by side swipe crashes. Shown in the pie graphs are the number of each type of crash. The Southern Avenue intersection had the most crashes, followed by Bellevue Street, then Alabama Avenue, Savannah Street, and Mississippi Avenue intersections. The next 2 slides are tools to help reduce crashes. There is a safety tool called a road diet, which reduces and repurposes vehicle travel lanes in order to reduce the chances of crashes. Shown in the diagram is a 4-lane road, like Wheeler Road, turned into a 3-lane road. In the after photo, there is 1 lane in each direction, plus a turn lane. Studies have found that road diets can reduce all types of crashes by almost half. In the before example, There are more chances for crashes to occur because of cars changing lanes or weaving in and out to get around turning or slower moving vehicles. In the after example, the opportunity for crashes and delays have been reduced by giving vehicles a dedicated center turn lane. Road diets also create new opportunities for communities to reimagine and redesign their streets by repurposing the previous lanes. The extra space could be used for medians, pedestrian refuge islands, curb extensions, or bus lanes. Median islands with pedestrian areas can slow vehicles and help pedestrians cross the street by narrowing the roadway and providing an area for pedestrians to stop, look, and then cross. Medians have been shown to reduce pedestrian crashes by 56%. The third topic is transit or bus service along Wheeler Road. The map on the left shows the locations of all 23 bus stops along Wheeler Road. It may be hard to read, so I included a zoomed-in photo of one of the stops, which shows a photo of the bus stop, the route numbers, and the average numbers of boardings and A-lightings, or people getting off the bus. The bus stops located near Mississippi Avenue, Eagle Academy, Waller Place, Barnaby Terrace, and Southern Avenue all have strong boardings and A-lightings. The next 6 slides are tools and solutions to help people get to and from the bus stops safely. Curb extensions reduce the crossing distance for pedestrians while forcing vehicles to slow down while turning. Shown in the photo is a pop-up or temporary curb extension at Good Hope Road and 13th Street. Temporary installations are a good way to test out any tool to see how it works before installing something permanent. Plus, DDOT can install these quickly to solve a problem. Median islands with a pedestrian cutout can slow vehicle travel speeds and help pedestrians cross the street by narrowing the roadway and providing an area for pedestrians to stop, look, and then cross. Medians have been shown to reduce pedestrian crashes by 56%. Rectangular rapid flashing beacons are bright, quick flashing yellow lights that blink when a pedestrian pushes the button to cross the street. Studies have shown that these are very effective in reducing pedestrian crashes by almost half. The fast blinking lights grab drivers' attention to the crosswalk, causing them to stop for pedestrians. Studies have found this tool improves driver yielding between 18 to 81%. Shown in the photo is a rectangular rapid flashing beacon on Ridge Road. The photo is also an example of how DDOT layers tools. In this instance, there are rectangular rapid flashing beacons, a pedestrian median, and on-street parking. A leading pedestrian interval is a safety tool that is programmed into crosswalk signals and gives pedestrians a head start in crossing the street before vehicles get a green light. Typically, leading pedestrian intervals allow pedestrians to cross 3 to 7 seconds ahead of vehicles, which allows them to be further into the crosswalk and more visible to drivers. These have been found to be very effective for reducing crashes by as much as 60%. Bus islands are an extension of the sidewalk that allow buses to pick up passengers without having to pull over and out of the travel lane. This tool improves bus travel time. Shown in the photo is a bus island that is layered with another safety tool shown in green, a bike lane. The yellow area is where passengers wait to board the bus. Bus islands and bike lanes can be paired together by providing space for passengers to wait for the bus and also a lane for bicycles to ride behind the bus and passengers. Bus lanes are dedicated lanes solely for bus use to improve their schedule. Sometimes bus lanes are painted red, and they can also double as space for bicycles and scooters. The fourth and final topic of this presentation are curbside uses. This map shows the parking regulations on Wheeler Road. Red lines are areas where parking is always restricted. Orange lines indicate that parking is allowed during certain times, usually after rush hour. And green lines indicate that parking is allowed and there are no restrictions. In 2019, DDOT conducted a parking audit to determine where parking was used and needed and where it is not being used. The study found that parking was concentrated to 4 key areas: near Southern Avenue, Alabama Avenue, Eagle Academy, and at KIPP DC Somerset. The next 2 slides are ideas for curbside uses. Where parking is needed, improve it by painting lines so that vehicles know where and where not to park. Defined parking is especially important near schools so that parked vehicles do not block the visibility of students crossing the street, and so that there's an orderly system in place to safely drop off and pick up students. Chicanes are similar to curb extensions at corners, but are installed instead along long stretches of straightaway to force a curve in the road and slow down vehicles. These can be paired with parking, as shown in the photo. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this presentation. Now it is your turn to tell us what you think of the tools discussed in the presentation by taking the Wheeler Road survey. The survey is quick and it will take less than 5 minutes to complete. Please share this presentation and survey with your family, friends, and neighbors in Ward 8. Also, please visit the project website that includes a copy of this presentation, the survey link, and project updates.